Guys, here's my honest review of Delta One's brand new Airbus on our recent trip to Seoul with my wife. Once we checked into the Delta One counter, we went through their private security checkpoint, which is accessible to anyone that flies Delta One out of JFK. It's nice since it's completely private and it took us about 2 minutes to get through. Once through security, we then checked out the incredible new Delta One lounge, but I'll drop a separate video for you guys on that. Once on the plane, we were so happy to see it was an updated configuration, which we then learned it was the first flight for this brand new Airbus. It literally smelled like a new car. The storage space was incredible, no small cracks that things can fall into. They even have wireless charging, but the phone slides around easily, so it's better just to plug it in. After we got settled in, I loved how there's plenty of room. I'm about 6'3" and I never felt cramped in the space, even when laying completely flat. My wife always gets an energy rush and wants to chat when we board, but there are dividers you can engage if you want some peace and quiet, although that didn't last very long. They also include a standard amenity kit that comes on other Delta One flights, which has things like socks, sleep mask, toothbrush, and lotions. All the controls for your seat and pod are touchscreen and very responsive, and I loved how much control they give you over the lighting so you can get the mood just right for the flight. Once in the air, they immediately start drinking dinner service with a hot scented towel that's definitely refreshing. They also have a large drink selection, but they did only have 2 beers to choose from, which was kind of disappointing. After downing a few drinks and having some fun, it was time to get ready for dinner, and we've always had a good experience with Delta One food in the past, so I was curious to see how this flight would be. I pre-ordered the John and Vinny's braised meatballs that came with garlic bread, salmon, salad, and a soup, while my wife, on the other hand, ordered the Korean meal, which was galbijjim, assorted banchan, rice, and bean sprout soup. The side dishes for my meal were pretty tasty, but nothing mind-blowing. The salmon with cream cheese was probably my favorite one. However, these meatballs were delicious and so tender. My wife's meal was also outstanding, so we of course shared. Finally, for dessert, we both opted for the ice cream sundae, which was light and refreshing. After dinner, we settled in for some movies and a few hours of sleep since this was a 14-hour flight. With about 6 hours to go, they woke us up for a snack, which was a cheeseburger with mushrooms, potato salad. I also grabbed a banana. It was good, but a bit dry, which I honestly expected. Finally, with about 2 hours to go, they started breakfast since we were scheduled to land at about 5 a.m. It was a standard frittata with sausage and yogurt, which was a perfect light meal before arriving. Overall, this flight was a breeze and so comfortable. Even though it was only 5 a.m., we were so ready to get out and explore, which we kicked off with an ice-cold Korean beer to celebrate. Stay tuned for so much more Korea content. Cheers, guys.